Hi, my name is Sarah, and I'm from Minnesota in the United States. So I stumbled upon Nerdfighteria at the same time that one of my good friends in real life also stumbled upon Nerdfighteria, and it was suddenly something we realized that we both needed to be a part of, like, right now. So we both kind of went down the rabbit hole a little bit, and I don't really remember which video was my introduction to Nerdfighteria, but I'm pretty sure that one of the first ones I watched, and that I still watch to this day, is Hank's 17 Rants in 4 Minutes video. And speaking of public restrooms, if you pee on the seat, any amount, clean it up, you terrible person! Yeah, that's a thing I think literally every time I walk into a public restroom now, so thanks for that, Hank. I was also still pretty new to Nerdfighteria when we decided to read Tifios in my book club. So much crying, you guys. But after having read Tifios, I decided I immediately needed to consume all of John's books as fast as humanly possible. And then it just became a process of perpetual discovery of all of the ridiculous and nerdy and wonderful things about this community. Now, there have been a couple of highlights in Nerdfighteria for me, like that one time that Hank retweeted my tweet and then John replied to it. That was a thing that happened. My husband and I still disagree on that, by the way, because Batman's a rich guy with an affinity for bats. Clearly. And then there was the highlight of going to VidCon for the first time, and then following that up with NerdCon a few months later. Those times were really great because then I just got to meet other people in the community. I love Nerdfighteria because of the sense of connection that we have with one another across the world. It became less about Hank and John at that point and more about all of these deep friendships with people that I maybe even haven't even met in real life. In fact, that's another highlight. Chelsea, who's also Practical Poppins on YouTube, you should go check her out, she and I met online after VidCon, having never met in real life, and over the course of a couple of internet conversations, we decided, hey, why don't you come stay at my house for NerdCon stories, even though we've never met each other? People in my real life think that's kind of weird, but I think it's kind of awesome. And I just love being a part of all of the inside jokes in Nerdfighteria. Oh my god, it's burning! The really bizarre things that happen late night at the P4A stream, and all of the other ridiculous and wonderful things that have bubbled up in this community over the last 7 or 8 years. I also love that we come together to do real and important things. The Project for Awesome is a total highlight for me in the Nerdfighter calendar because we get to come together online and fight World Suck in a really powerful way. And I love that you can just decide you're a Nerdfighter. There are no blood packs involved for any of you who are wondering. And that you can just jump into this community and start making friends and relationships that I suspect are gonna last me a lifetime. So thank you to Hank and John for creating and cultivating this wonderful community. It's what I call my online home. So I'm a Nerdfighter, and you all are my people.